Okay, so this is going to be a short video tutorial on how to check the continuity of your Thunder Laser chiller alarm interconnect cable. Now, this cable has two ends, a small one and a large one. It uses a GX12.3 on the machine side, and it uses a GX16.3 on the chiller side. And this means that this connector has a 12 millimeter diameter barrel and it's 3 conductor, and this has a 16 millimeter diameter barrel and is also a 3 conductor. Now, what we want to do is, you'll notice that there's H1, H2, and H3. This is looking into the end of the connector just as they are oriented here, and you'll notice that the detent or the notch is up on both of them. So we have H1 in the top left corner, H2 at the bottom center, and H3 at the top right, and that's the same for each of these connectors. So what I want to do is turn on a meter, and we're going to flip it over to where it'll make an audible beep when you touch the probes together, a diode check or whatever your meter has. And we also get a reading on here. Now this is on diode check, it's not really ohms, so we're not going to get a value here. This is how much it takes to forward bias the resistor, or the diode rather. Anyway, it'll work for what we need to do. We just need a beep. So right now we're just going to have both ends free, and I want to check between H1 and H3 and make sure that we don't have anything. And I'm also going to check between the others. I'm going to check between H1 and H2, and I'm going to check between H2 and H3 just to make sure we don't have any shorted connections here. Now, on the chiller, it uses H1 and H3. On the Thunder, it uses H1 and H2. There are only 2 conductors inside here. Only 2 of these conductors are used. So the easy way to check this, because you can't easily get your meter probe in this tiny hole, is to get a jumper out of a small piece of wire or a paper clip and put it between H1 and H2 on the small side, on the 12 millimeter connector, the one that goes to the laser. And then over here on the larger one, you want to go across H1 and H3, and hopefully you'll get a beep. And that's exactly what we want. If we pull the jumper back out, then no beep. So this cable has been confirmed good. Hope that helps.